This technique is excellent for lifting your spirits and really taking one out of a depressed mood.
Pranayama is the wishing tree. Pranayama is the wishing tree.
We're going to start with a technique called Dirgha Pranayama, or full yogic breath, in which we begin the inhalation, as we always do, by expanding the belly. Then we're going to move that expansion up into the lower portion of the rib cage and then continue up into the upper portion of the rib cage. The exhalation is just the reverse. The upper portion, the rib cage relaxes in, then the lower ribs, and then the belly. So it's a wave of expansion as you inhale, going upward, and a wave of relaxation going downward as you exhale. Then we're going to add to that a bandha, Mula Bandha, which is a contraction of the very floor of your pelvis. So if you think of your pelvis like it's a bowl, and think of contracting the very center of the base of that bowl, just lifting gently up. It's not a strong contraction, but squeezing up from the very base of the pelvis. This helps to push energy up through the body to the brain. And we're going to focus on really bringing energy to the point between the eyebrows in particular. And this is not a difficult thing to do. All you have to do is think about that rising sensation as you inhale. It always happens. When you hold the breath, we'll add the bandha and sort of concentrate that energy toward the point between the eyebrows. Then we exhale, we relax the bandha and soften with the exhalation. Very simple technique, but very effective. So let's sit upright, spine straight, palms up at junction of thighs and abdomen. Close the eyes and gently lift your gaze toward the point between the eyebrows. So just a gentle elevation of the gaze as though we're looking toward a distant mountaintop. And let's take a full yogic inhalation. The belly expands, then the lower ribs expand, and then the chest expands. With the exhalation, the chest relaxes in, lower ribs relax in, belly relaxes in. Inhale, belly, lower ribs, and chest. Exhale, chest, lower ribs, and belly. So try this for a couple more breaths on your own. Just a wave of expansion going up through the torso as you inhale. A wave of relaxation going down through the torso as you exhale. When you inhale, try to feel a rising sensation in the torso. That's energy rising up to the brain, all the way to the point between the eyebrows. When you exhale, that descending sensation also is energy. Now inhale again, belly, lower ribs, and chest. Now hold the breath and engage Mula Bandha, that gentle lifting of the center of the pelvic floor. Then relax the bandha and slowly exhale. Full yogic exhalation. And again, inhale, a little longer this time, a little deeper. Hold the breath with Mula Bandha. Just feel that light contraction like it's continuing to push energy up the spine to the brain and forward to the point between the eyebrows. And then release the bandha and slowly exhale. Next inhalation, a little bit longer still. A strong but not forceful, full breath. And hold, engage Mula Bandha. Just feel that lifting sensation throughout the torso. It continues even as you hold the breath. And in fact, see if you can feel it continuing even as you now release the bandha and exhale. Again, inhale, belly, and lower ribs, and chest. Hold the breath with Mula Bandha. Try to keep the muscles of the anus relaxed, to really focus the tension on a single point in the floor of the pelvis, right in the center. Then release the bandha and slowly exhale chest, lower ribs, and belly. Do a couple more times on your own. Full inhalation. And as you hold the breath and engage the bandha, let the breath stay held for as long as it wants to be held. You're really firmly establishing energy at the spiritual eye and the prefrontal lobes of the brain where it needs to be in order to get past depression. And when you need to exhale, release the bandha and slowly exhale. And one more breath. Nice and long, full yogic inhalation, expanding up through the torso. Feel like you're expanding all the way to the prefrontal lobes of the brain. And then hold the breath, engage Mula Bandha. Just let the breath stay held as long as it wants to. And when the body needs to exhale, release the bandha and slowly exhale chest and lower ribs and belly. Now let go of the breath and just sit quietly, eyes still closed, slightly upturned. Try to feel a lingering sense of upwardness through the entire torso, up to the brain and forward to the spiritual eye at the point between the eyebrows. The center of joy within the body. Also the seat of concentration and willpower. If you can keep energy focused there, keep your awareness focused there, and energy will go there, then you can get past depression, or at least move in the direction of getting past it. Just let the breath flow as it wants to, and stay focused in the prefrontal lobes of the brain. You can do this technique as long as you wish. Just remember to sit quietly without the technique for a little while afterwards so the effects can really set deeply inside you. But for now, let's slowly open the eyes once again. So the full yogic breath, this simple technique, is wonderful for awakening energy, lifting up the spine to the brain, because along with that lifting energy, your spirits will lift as well. Use it often. Meanwhile, join us for our next video where we'll explore a breathing technique for calming emotions. Joy to you.
Narayana is a wishing dream. Pranayama.